Whistleblowing isn't just about the truth, it's about surviving the aftermath. Most people fail because they react emotionally. By the end of this video, you will have a tactical blueprint to survive professional retaliation, neutralize psychological warfare, and remain standing while their institutional misconduct is documented for the record. Retaliation secrets. Protecting your rights after reporting workplace safety violations. We must dismantle the subtle, retaliatory tactics that management uses to punish internal whistleblowers by documenting every shift change and disciplinary pivot. We are exposing how safer reports trigger random performance reviews, arming ourselves with the specific evidentiary trail needed to prove illegal blowback and secure our professional standing against bad faith maneuvers. Exposing the secret playbook. Did your schedule suddenly change or did a random performance review appear right after you flagged a safety concern? Management uses a hidden playbook of subtle retaliation to punish whistleblowers without getting caught. We are exposing these bad faith maneuvers and showing you exactly how to document every pivot to protect your career. A call to action. Stop letting management intimidate you into silence when you speak up for workplace safety. You have the legal right to a safe environment, but you need a specific evidentiary trail to prove illegal blowback. Learn the secrets to documenting shift changes and disciplinary pivots so you can secure your professional standing today. Retaliation isn't always a pink slip. Sometimes it's 1,000 small cuts designed to make you quit. If you've reported a violation and noticed a sudden shift in how leadership treats you, you're likely being targeted. We're breaking down the retaliatory tactics used against whistleblowers and how to arm yourself against them. They told you that reporting safety hazards is your civic duty, but they didn't warn you that it often puts a target on your back. It is time to stop believing the lie that your company has an open door policy. Instead, learn how to treat every random performance review as a battleground. We are dismantling the myth of corporate protection and showing you how to weaponize your documentation to survive the inevitable retaliatory strike. Most employees think filing a safety report is the end of the process, but in reality, it is just the beginning of a silent war. Management won't fire you openly, they'll squeeze you out through subtle shift changes and manufactured disciplinary pivots. We're exposing the bad faith maneuvers used to punish whistleblowers and teaching you the exact evidentiary trail required to turn their psychological warfare into your legal victory. Stop being a victim of standard management procedures that only seem to happen after you speak up. The status quo says you should keep your head down to keep your job. But we're showing you how to stand your ground by predicting their retaliatory playbook. If you've noticed your schedule changing or your workload doubling since your report, you aren't imagining things, you're being targeted. Here's how you fight back and win. Management is quietly using a blacklist of subtle tactics to push out whistleblowers. And if you aren't documenting your shift changes right now, you're already falling behind. Don't let them label your safety report as a performance failure. This is the secret evidentiary trail they pray you never discover. There is a hidden window of time to protect your career after reporting a violation, and once it closes, your legal leverage is gone forever. We're exposing the random review trap that most employees miss until it's too late. Learn the specific documentation secrets that stop bad faith maneuvers cold. What if your next disciplinary meeting was actually an illegal retaliatory strike you didn't see coming? Thousands of workers lose their professional standing because they lack the retaliation paper trail we're revealing today. Stop being a target and start using the specific evidentiary pivots that management is terrified you'll find. Your company isn't going to reward your honesty. They're going to punish your defiance with subtle, illegal blowback. If you ignore the shift in how leadership treats you after a safety report, you're practically handing them the keys to destroy your professional standing. Don't let their bad faith maneuvers ruin you. They want you to crumble, but today we're turning the tables. When management uses isolation and gaslighting to break your resolve, your best weapon isn't an HR report, it's radical emotional detachment. Let's show you how to document every microaggression as a tactical countermeasure to neutralize their retaliation. What if the psychological levers your boss is pulling are actually predictable patterns designed to destabilize you? They expect you to be a vulnerable target, but we are transforming you into a disciplined observer of their misconduct. Learn the psychological self defense tactics that keep your mind fortified when the environment turns hostile. Whistleblowing shouldn't be a suicidal mission for your mental health. We are arming you with the psychological tools to survive a hostile work environment by treating the retaliation as data, not an insult. Stop reacting to their games and start mastering the art of mental fortification to protect your career and your sanity. Most people think fighting workplace retaliation requires more passion, but that's exactly how they win. To survive a hostile environment, you must stop caring. By practicing radical emotional detachment, you turn their psychological warfare into data points. When you stop reacting, you stop being a target and start becoming a witness. If you're waiting for a major HR violation to speak up, you've already lost. The most effective defense isn't a single smoking gun. It's the systematic collection of boring, everyday microaggressions. We're flipping the script. Don't hide from their gaslighting, invite it, document it, and use their own tactics to neutralize them. Management isolates you to make you feel weak, but isolation is actually your greatest tactical advantage. When they cut you off, they lose their ability to monitor your resolve. Learn how to transform forced silence into a fortress of mental fortification, turning your role from a vulnerable victim into a disciplined observer. You've been told that reacting to workplace bullying shows you care, but your emotions are actually the levers they use to destabilize you. It's time to stop defending yourself and start documenting them. Most people think whistleblowing is about bravery, but bravery alone gets you fired and broken. Forget everything you've heard about open communication with management. In this video, we've revealed why silence and meticulous documentation are your only true weapons, turning their gaslighting attempts into the very evidence that will dismantle them. They want to break your spirit, so you quit or crumble. But what if you became the one person they couldn't touch? You are going to survive by becoming a disciplined observer, learning how to transform every gaslighting attempt into a tactical advantage that fortifies your career and protects your sanity against hostile management. When the retaliation starts, your mental health is the first target. To survive this hostile environment, you must deploy radical emotional detachment as a shield. We are turning the tables, showing you how to document their microaggressions as countermeasures to ensure you are the one who survives the investigation, not them.